General Hospital comings and goings suspect Tracy Quartermaine may be on her way out of Port Charles again after a heartbreaking loss on the ABC soap opera. General Hospital comings and goings. Tracy Quartermaine exit coming. GH comings and goings suggest Tracy Quartermaine might pack her bags and take off soon. Recently, Gregory Chase passed away. The news is slowly spreading through town, and it just hit Tracy. Indeed, she had a deep connection with Gregory. Also, she had begun to develop feelings for him. Of course, she knew that he had ALS and that it would take his independence and eventually his life. However, no one expected that he would pass away so suddenly. Surely, everyone is in shock, and Tracy is heartbroken on General Hospital. No doubt, she is still reeling from the death of her husband, Luke Spencer. And Gregory was the first man she connected with and showed interest in since Luke. So, losing another man close to her might be too much for Tracy. She could decide to head out of town or even out of the country, possibly back to Amsterdam. GA viewers know the Tracy actress doesn't usually stick around for long. She is technically retired from acting, and this is her longest stint in years. Indeed, it's been wonderful having Tracy around, but her latest run could be over. If so, she could always return someday, hopefully in the near future. GH casting updates. Gregory Chase exits. Recently, on General Hospital, Tracy Quartermaine's Jane Elliott, dear friend, Gregory Chase, Gregory Harrison, died of heart failure in his sleep. Of course, it was clear that Gregory would be leaving at some point because of his terminal illness, ALS. That is unless the powers that be decided to give him a misdiagnosis. Sadly, that was not the case, but Gregory passed on much sooner than expected. It seemed likely that his health would slowly decline, and he would lose most or all of his physical abilities. Then he would succumb to the disease, or he'd have a terrible accident and die that way, much like Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thebaud, and her Huntington's diagnosis. But instead, it happened the night of Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and Brooke Lynn Quartermaine's, Amanda Seton, wedding. Undoubtedly, his death is a profound loss that deeply affects many Port Charles citizens. General Hospital casting changes. Ava Jerome out? GH casting updates also wonder if Ava Jerome, Maura West, could be the next to go. Currently, things are shaking up for Ava, and it appears that the showrunners are turning her back into a baddie. First, she betrays her best friend, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, in order to get closer to Sonny Corinto's, Maurice Bernard. Then, she started making questionable choices to make sure she stays close to him. She knows he is in the middle of a bipolar breakdown on General Hospital. However, she's not telling him or anyone else because she likes how much he values her and relies on her. And now, it turns out Ava is the reason Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, lost her license to practice law. Indeed, it looks like Ava's character is being destroyed, so she could very well be leaving the Sudser soon. GH is dramatic, intense, and full of surprises. Don't miss a minute to see if Tracy Quartermaine takes another break from the ABC daytime drama.